The village of Lockerbie, Scotland. Safe to say that even most of the people in Scotland knew little or nothing of this quiet little town, celebrated locally for its cheese and woolen goods. But tonight, of course, the world knows of Lockerbie and the tragedy that struck so suddenly at its innocence. NBC's Mike Betcher tonight in Lockerbie.
Sounds from the hellish night continued into the day. Lockerbie, population 4,000, braced to deal with the aftermath of the disaster that fell from the night sky. Outside City Hall, townsfolk studied a list of the dead from their village. They were not just names, they were friends. At dawn, Raymond and Doran Kerr surveyed the village and the surrounding hills. They were looking for their aunt. They did not find her.
At the moment, we're just numbed, absolutely numbed. We'd been out all night. We were up the hill trying to help. All we could find was bodies.
The emotional scars cut deeper than superficial wounds. Quiet, isolated Lockerbie concluded it was witnessing the world's dark side.
I'll let you know what's happening anyway.
David and Barbara Whittle saved their children by throwing them out of a back window of their house when the fireball came.
I mean, just before Christmas, it's just unreal. I mean, I don't know, there must be some sick people about in this world.
But this was not just Lockerbie's tragedy. The villagers wanted to reach out.
I would just like to say to the people of America who have lost friends and relatives in this horrible disaster that please come to Lockerbie and the people will make you most welcome.
The heart was not ripped from this town, although it was hardened. Isolation did not protect it. Lockerbie believes it was forced into a dangerous modern age. Mike Betcher, NBC News, Lockerbie, Scotland.
The people of Lockerbie are the latest victims of the loss of innocence in this modern world. They chose to live in the spare countryside of southwest Scotland, in small bungalows with one main street, some old-fashioned shops, 300 miles from London and so much farther from the bitter feuds that have brought so much grief and death. And yet, they could not be secure in their isolation. If this was an act of terrorism, and we still don't know that for sure, of course, the people of Lockerbie are the latest to learn that there are no absolute sanctuaries from this madness. It's a war without rules or boundaries. And for all of the bravado on all sides, this is also a war without triumph. It is a war of victims, almost all of them innocent. That's Nightly News for this Thursday night. I'm Tom Brokaw.